All right. Welcome to Echo 10350, Principles of Macroeconomics. We are all really excited to have this class. This is, in my view, one of the most exciting classes we can teach because it changes every year depending on how the economy is doing. And it's one of the big things you're going to learn in this class is, okay, how is the economy doing? What are the things to be worried about? What are the things to be watching? And yeah, there's I don't know what the economy's how if we're going to have a recession soon, if we're going to have inflation soon. I, we will all find out. So that's part of the fun of this class is watching things change in real time. Um, all right, I'm Kevin Foster. I am currently interim dean of the Colin Powell School and also one of the instructors for this class. I'm joined by two out of the three others who will be doing it. Uh, Umar is also first, we'll be seeing a bunch of you. We'll find his video separately later. Um, so this class works, a typical class would have a big lecture hall class and then TA section. And for us, instead of the lecture hall class, we're going to have videos. So, instead of gathering together with hundreds of other students and watching one of us talk down at the end of a giant room, you get to have one of us talking right in your face in the camera. Um, and yeah, sorry, I make the bad dad jokes. That's just what you got here. Um, but then, so the section is in person. That's just more like usual. You'll be with Minghao and Umar, or Umar, depending, basically half you and one or the other. And they'll be working through, some of the problems and all that you'll be doing. Because a lot of this class is actually doing out the mathematics, working it out for yourself, doing some practice through. And the best way to do the practice is by actually doing it, you know, um, like learning to swim or something like that. There's only a limited amount you can actually learn by watching videos about it. And at a certain point, you have to actually jump in and do it. So let me turn it over to Hugh Fox, who's my colleague doing the lecture part of the video instruction.
Welcome all. As Professor Foster said, I am Professor Hugh Fox. I will be the other face that's in your face, see, following those jokes throughout the semester asynchronously. I'm looking forward to getting to know many of you through the online space. As Kevin said, this is a space where we're going to be working through the unknown together, and the unknown in terms of the unknown in the economy. What unemployment looks like, what inflation looks like, how GDP is being in fact impacted by a lot of what's happening in terms of policies right now. To me, those are the exciting adventures of macroeconomics, right? As Professor Foster said, there are those other sides, though, of where you will be working through the mathematics. They are equally as exciting. You just need to be in that mindset to find them equally as exciting. Some of you have come to know me also outside of my faculty role as your advisor. So some of you are already familiar with me from advising sessions over the summer or even leading into the last couple of weeks. Many of you are not familiar with where my office is located. I am on the fourth floor in room 4118, largely because most of our meetings have been taking place online, and obviously this class will be taking place online. But that does not mean I don't want to get to know you or I don't want to see you. So please make use of my office. Come by, see me, visit me. I have coffee, I have popcorn, I have water. Yes, I am begging for attention. I want you to come. Directly across from my office is the new student lounge for the economics and business department. So if you're looking for a space to kind of work through some of the material that we're going through in this class or want to have discussions, please come by my office. We can walk across the hall to that space where I have a little bit more space to kind of work through some of the issues that you're experiencing. My hope through this course is to really connect you to the material, in terms of the way in which what you're reading about and what you're working through in terms of theory and mathematical application and what that looks like in your daily lives. How has inflation impacted you in terms of your cost of living, the cost of the things that you're buying? How has that impacted your life in terms of the opportunity cost and the choices that you've had to make for other goods? So I'm looking forward to working with all my colleagues and getting to know you as well. I hope you are equally looking forward to working with all my colleagues and your professors because we are great, wonderful people. And I'm not just saying that because we are great and wonderful people. So I look forward to getting to know all of you over the coming weeks, introducing you to the material. And as I said, if you need anything, my door is always open. I'm on campus typically as on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And with that, I will turn it over to our next colleague, Ming, who you will be seeing in person, as opposed to asynchronously in video.
Hi everyone, this is Ming Hao. If you're on Monday's class, you will be under my lecture. So in class, we'll discuss a lot of interesting things, the current events, anything that's economics related. You will learn a lot of things that's actually relevant to our everyday life instead of just talking about all the academic stuff. We'll go through the math of it, we'll understand the reasons of it, and I hope when you come out of this class, you'll be much more with much more understanding of the how the economy works in this world. Um, in my class, just don't be afraid of asking questions. I'm open to all sorts of questions, even if they're not exactly economics related. We can make the connection. Well, I'll try to make the connection all the time. With that being said, I look forward to seeing you guys on my Monday class.